Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, abundance reading for the month of August 2022. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe. For the readings this month, I will be using my white tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite tarot, and then I will close out your reading, Cancer, with a Crystal Angels Oracle card. So let's go ahead and get right into the reading, Cancer. All right, so what do we need to know for the sign of Cancer as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of August 2022. What do we need to know for the sign of Cancer? All right, Cancer. Now, as we move into August, Cancer, looks like you're going to be taking on a lot, okay? You're going to be taking on more responsibility in some way, shape, or form. Now, that is something that you're going to have to pay attention to because it could lead you to burnout in some way, okay? That's what I'm picking up with this Ten of Wands. But let's start with the Seven of Cups in reverse. That means that you don't have a whole lot of options, but that's okay because you don't need them. You're very clear about what you want to do and which direction you want to go. So don't feel too disappointed if you feel like there's a lack of options for you as we move into the new month. Because as this relates to your money, you only really need one, thing to focus on at this time. And that's going to be what's going to take you to where you want to go as it relates to your finances, your business, and or your career. Now, next up, we have the Queen of Wands. When I see the Queen of Wands in the upright position, that's a change in the physical environment as it relates to work. So don't be surprised if there's some changes in your work environment or if you have a business. There could be some changes with, the building. I'm getting the sense that there's going to be changes with the structure of either the building, something physical like the furniture or the layout, something like that, okay? But it's going to be positive because she's in the upright position. Next up, we have the High Priestess. Now, that's the card of intuition and trusting your inner guidance, trusting your gut. So as long as you stay in alignment with what you want to do, and as long as you listen to that inner voice, Cancer, you're going to be okay. It's going to lead you to exactly where it is that you want to go. Next up, we have the Four of Cups. Now, it's interesting because this is an offer that's going to come your way, but it's not going to resonate with you. Okay, just be careful if you say yes to that because it could be something that stresses you out. Okay, so remember, listen to your intuition, especially on anything money, finance, work, business, investment related. Because you don't want to say yes to something that is just not what you want to do. I've made that mistake many times in my life, and I've lived enough, to know not to do that again. All right, Cancer, let's see what else shows up for you. As it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance. For the month of August 2022. All right, so we have the Hangman. Now, the Hangman in the reverse is actually very good because that means... Oh, sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze there. The Hangman in the reverse talks about not being stagnant and moving forward and actually taking action and being progressive in what it is you're trying to do. So this means that there is going to be the potential to make more money because you are moving forward. You're not just staying still. Taking consistent action is what will bring results. Next up, we have the Hermit card in the reverse. That means that you cannot work alone. You're going to have to connect with people in order to get yourself to the next level as it relates to your money. Now, the other thing about the Hermit card is that sometimes he represents the energy of being a little bit too independent. So you have to be careful with that, Cancer, okay? Like, I understand that a lot of us, you know, especially if you're an entrepreneur or a solopreneur, you do a lot of work alone, but you're going to have to connect with people in order to take your business or your money to that next level. And that's just one of those things that happens on the journey, okay? It has nothing to do with you personally, but usually when we can connect with other people, that allows us to grow and expand in new directions and come up with new ideas. All right, so we got the Nine of Pentacles, one of my favorite cards. That's the card of lavish, luxury, extravagance. So whenever I see her, that means you're going to be in a position to splurge on yourself. And the other thing about it is that it means that investing in yourself, buying the best of the best for whatever it is that you need to do. If you need a new computer, if you need new clothes for work, make sure you invest in the very best that you can afford, okay? Don't be cheap, don't skimp, but buy yourself the best suit, the best shoes, the best computer, the best printer, whatever it excuse me, whatever it is. Make sure that you invest in that because it's going to return and it's going to allow you to attract more money to you. And finally, we have the Five of Pentacles. I like seeing that card in reverse because it means that you no longer have a lack and limitation mindset. It means that you are outgrowing thoughts and beliefs about, you know, struggle, poverty mindset, not having enough, all those things. And you are understanding that, yes, there is abundance everywhere, especially for me, and you are wholeheartedly deserving of it. All right, Cancer. Let's see what shows up for you. Whoa. As it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance. For the month of August 2022. Okay, so looks like things happen in the second half of the month where you get some new information and it totally changes everything. Now, as this relates to your money, it means that there's something you didn't know and you feel ready to take action on it, and you feel a little discouraged and frustrated that you didn't know this sooner. Okay, that's what I'm picking up with the Moon card. Now, we also have the Chariot card. Let me start there. Chariot card in the reverse means you have a lot of things going on and you could be easily distracted. So it's going to be very important for you to stay focused, especially because you're trying to make more money, or you're trying to grow your business, or you're trying to attract more customers. Whatever the case may be, focus is going to be of the utmost importance. Next up, we have the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is a timing card. When I see him in the reverse, that means things are going to happen very, very slowly. They're not going to be as quick as you hope they would, or it could actually mean that things fall behind schedule, or things go past the deadline, okay? There's nothing you can do. It's one of those things that you just have to accept, and you got to roll with it. Now, I talked about the Moon card in the reverse. Like I said, that means that there's some new information being revealed to you, and you're a little frustrated that you didn't know it sooner, but it's okay because you can take action now. So again, as this relates to your money, you learn something new, implement whatever it is, and understand that it's never too late. As long as you're doing what you can do at this time, you're going to be okay. But now we have the Tower card. The Tower card talks about there's something that needs to be rebuilt from scratch. Something has to be deconstructed and reconstructed because either things weren't set up right initially, or things are just not strong. you know, either the foundation's wobbly, something's unstable, something was done incorrectly. So you're really going to have to break something down and put it back together the right way, okay? Now, yes, this could be challenging. It could also be frustrating and upsetting. But at the same time, you're actually putting yourself in a better position long term, because you know things are stable, things are done right, and you feel much more confident in moving forward, knowing that nothing is wobbly, nothing is, you know, out of alignment from where it's supposed to be. Okay, Cancer, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance. For the month of August 2022. All right. Well, the month is going to end up good, okay? That's all I have to say. Whoa. That's all I have to say. Now, these three cards fell out, and I will... Wow, these are some great cards. So we'll tack these on at the end. All right, so Temperance in the reverse means things are going to be temporarily out of balance. Don't worry. Okay, things will definitely come back together very harmoniously. Just understand that while you're going through the process of restructuring, whatever it is that needs to be restructured, things are going to feel a little off. Next up, the Five of Pentacles. Now, we had that card here. Five of Pentacles is that limiting belief. Okay, it's, see, and I'm feeling like this is temporary too, because you're feeling like things are so out of whack and so out of alignment that you're starting to feel a little insecure about your finances. And again, that's normal. But remember, I told you this is only temporary, and I can say that by these cards and then these three additional cards that came out. Next up, we got the Four of Swords. Now, remember when I talked about the Hermit card? That was you having to connect with other people. Towards the end of the month, you will be doing some work independently and by yourself, okay? You're going to have to figure out exactly what it is you want. You're going to have to get clarity on that, and then you're going to have to retreat. You're going to have to take a step back and figure out the financial part of it all by yourself, because you're the only one who could come up with those answers. Now, finally, here's where things get really exciting. The Star card means positivity, glowing, you attracting a lot of attention, being seen, being the star. It's just really, really a good card. It's also the good card of health and vitality. So for those of you who may be struggling with an illness, this means healing and regeneration is on the way. We also have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups means a offer is coming your way that you absolutely love. It's probably the offer you've been waiting for. For those of you, it could be a job, but it's definitely a positive offer, because the Page of Cups is in the upright position, and it's something you love, something that is so heartfelt. Again, this is going to definitely be positive as it relates to your finances, because there's going to be some type of money connection related to this offer. Now, we got these three cards here. First, we got the Nine of Cups. That's the wish card. Literally, whatever it is you've been wishing, hoping, praying for, it's going to show up. We also have the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles means that you have good news coming as it relates to your finances. Again, that's something that's going to be very exciting, and probably something that you've been waiting for, or something you've been hoping to hear back on. And finally, we have the Six of Swords. That is travel. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you take a trip or a vacation. It could also mean international expansion. So for some of you who have businesses or jobs that are located not only locally but maybe internationally as well, there's definitely going to be an opportunity for you to expand overseas or to travel overseas. So these are three good cards. Like I said, these came out at the end, and it just really confirms that your month is going to end on a definite high note, Cancer. Like, things are just really going to work out in your favor. So don't worry, you're going to have a couple of rough patches here, but that doesn't mean that the month is going to, you know, not be good. From what I'm seeing here, financially, your month is going to be fantastic. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Crystal Angels Oracle card. Ooh, nice. So you got the card of Diamond. Diamond. Value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. Value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. I love that. Yes, Cancer, you are a precious gem. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop them down below. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.